This could be the biggest fraud in history, and of course, it's perpetuated on the American people. Let's talk about it. I don't know what more proof we need to say this is intentional, okay? This is literally one of the biggest frauds and scams that I've ever seen. And this is affecting you, this is affecting me, this is affecting people in Europe, this is affecting people all over the world, but especially the Western world right now is just getting completely screwed over. So before we get to that really quick, let's just set the stage of what's happening, and then we'll dive into how exactly this is just a huge fraud and a huge scam. So just to hit a few headlines really quick in case you missed this. It's hard to miss because every time you drive anywhere, you feel it. But gas prices on the verge of doubling since Biden's first day in the Oval Office. Okay? On the verge of doubling. So that's just devastating for everyone, okay? For the economy, everyone. That's taking a major hit out of everyone's pocket. And that also comes as 10 states have over $5 a gallon gas for their average. So in 10 states, 20% of the country has more than $5 a gallon average. And the average for the whole country is like 486 or something. So it's not far off for everyone, okay? This is a looming crisis that's heading towards us rapidly. And this is intentional and completely a scam. So we'll get to that in just a second. But here's another one. This was reported a couple months ago, but just think about how much worse it is now, and then with these gas prices. So inflation report reveals Americans are hurting as some households pay $500 more per month, and the average is like $385 per month is what the average household is paying. And some states like Colorado, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, all the states out west are paying over $500 per month extra due to inflation. So this is getting crazy, guys. This is getting insane. And now the gas prices on top of it. That's just from food and energy bills and all this other stuff. And that was months ago. This was March 2nd. This was reported. Okay, I just wanted to remind everyone that you're already paying that $500 more. And then now gas prices are $5 a gallon in 10 different states already. So we are hurting. We are feeling the pain. They said pain is coming. They said we need to deal with the pain. And they're right. So let's dive into exactly why this is a scam and what's going on, because this is just a joke. When I read this article, I was just like, are you kidding me? Is this real? So we all know how there was these sanctions put on Russia for the oil. And then soon after that, gas prices just skyrocketed. You remember just a couple months ago. So they were already going up since, a while ago now. They've been going up. But right when these sanctions hit, they skyrocketed. And that's when we're getting all these crazy projections, like $6 a gallon on average by August and things like that. But what if I told you that we are still buying Russian oil? Okay, just for a way more expensive price. So let's get to this article. This is out of the Wall Street Journal. Russian oil producers stay one step ahead of sanctions. Shippers and refiners hide origin of Russian oil, and some is getting into the U.S. So the basis is that they are just selling this oil to other countries for very cheap, and they are just refining it in their countries and then selling it to us for a very inflated price and making a killing on the profit. And we are just paying the middleman fees here instead of just buying it directly and refining it ourselves. So this is one of the biggest scams ever. So it's the same oil. This is the same oil, but we're just paying way more for it. And countries like India are making a killing on it. So let's see what this article says. It says, Europe just targeted Russian crude oil with its toughest sanctions yet, but shippers and refiners are getting the oil to the market by obscuring its origins. Some fuels believed to be partially made from Russian crude landed in New York and New Jersey last month. The cargoes were being brought through the Suez Canal and across the Atlantic from Indian refineries, which have been big buyers of Russian oil according to shipping records. And they really have been, according to this article here too. It says, India's import of cheap Russian crude surged since Ukraine invasion. So Russia has dropped their prices because now they can only trade with a certain amount of countries. They can't trade with everyone. And India and China have been picking up the slack. And India especially has been buying huge amounts of cheap Russian oil, bringing it to their refineries, and then reselling it as Indian oil on the market and gasoline and diesel for us to buy here for a killing on their profits, okay? So instead of us just buying it, we're dealing with these sanctions, and India is the middleman and gets all this money in return. So this is one of the biggest frauds in history, okay? This is collapsing the economy. This is preventing people from even being able to make money from their job, okay? If people are spending so much on gas, some people aren't even going to make money driving to work every day. And there's tons of jobs like delivery drivers and things like that. They're done. They're toast, okay? This is going to just ruin them. Not to mention truckers and owner-operators that are getting destroyed from the diesel prices. So we're doing all this charade, acting like we're really doing something, and we're still just buying Russian oil anyways, just for like double the price. So that's what we get. Let's give it a round of applause. We have a bunch of geniuses in charge. And they actually are geniuses. They're just evil geniuses, honestly. And I hate to say that because that sounds like a movie or something, but it's true. This stuff is so calculated. This stuff is so just like, they know what's going to happen, okay? If some guy on YouTube knows what's going to happen, you think these foreign policy makers that have been in government for 50 years, they don't know what's going to happen when they put these sanctions on? No, they know exactly what's going to happen, and it's on purpose. They just were waiting for the perfect excuse. So let me know what you guys think. We talked about last video how Prince Charles wants to run a, quote, military-style campaign for climate change. So, and this is what it would look like. We talked about that. It would look like $10 a gallon gas at some gas stations, okay? That's exactly what it would look like. And it would be $5 a gallon and over 10 states. So let me know what you guys think. Is this coordinated? Is this planned? How could it not be? It's just like, there's so many things that can't just be, oh, we're just incompetent and we don't know what's happening. How do I know what's happening? But they know. How do you know what's happening? But they don't, okay? This is on purpose. This is an agenda. This is just like how America's manufacturing has all been shipped overseas, and we've been left with nothing. We get none of the benefits of it. Now all of our oil production has been shipped overseas, and we are beholden to these countries that really aren't our friends or our allies like India and Saudi Arabia and all this stuff anyways. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think gas prices are going to get even worse? What are you doing? Are you cutting back on your travel or anything like that? Are you budgeting more? Like, this has to be cutting in to people's budget. I know it's cut into ours. What are you guys doing to get prepared? I mean, at this rate, I'm going to have to get one of those Canadian prepper solar bikes or whatever. Those like little solar bikes he has with the panels behind it on the trailer. That's what we're moving to. We're all going to be rolling around on those at this rate with gas prices and everything. So let me know what you think. Shout out to him. I saw that a couple months ago or a couple weeks ago. I thought that was pretty cool. He was like cruising through the mountains and hills on it. Looked pretty fun. But yeah, we're all going to be riding bikes soon, riding horses. Get a horse, you know, get some hay, get invested now. Seriously though, it's gonna be cheaper to just like do these other things soon with gas prices going up so much. This is insane, guys. This is the takeover and the shutdown of America. And make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit that sub, hit that bell. Yeah, you guys rock. I'm so blessed. The subs have been going up like crazy. We're almost at 50,000, guys. You guys are incredible. I can't even believe it sometimes. Like, you guys are so incredible. Thank you guys so much. You guys are such a blessing. You don't even know how much this has helped my life and just like changed my life so much. I have a family. I have a newborn girl and I have a toddler son. And you guys just don't even know how much it helps us. So thank you guys so much. I love you guys. I hope you guys have blessings. And you guys are such a blessing for me. Just even watching these videos and commenting, guys, I swear it makes a difference in my life. Thank you guys. Hope you have blessings in your life. And have a blessed day. Thank you guys.